There's Benny. How's it going?
Good.
I'm excited to have breathwork today with my lovely friend Benedicte.
Yes.
There she is. Hi, Benny. I think my Zoom room muted you.
Now,
Yeah.
sorry.
So happy to have you.
Yeah, so happy to be
It's been a
here.
little while. We're gonna wait. I know Hunter's planning to join, so we'll give it another minute or two.
Yeah, no
Um,
problem.
um, See who else is gonna be joining us. And we'll start off with a little bit of just some short shares, as we always do, sharing some wins. Hey, Missy.
I
So we'll go ahead and start with that, just so that we don't use up too much of our breathwork time. So if you want to share, as usual, something you're feeling good about, something that feels like a win or an aha moment, because sometimes the things that don't go the way we want can be great opportunities to learn, and that's always a good thing. And then anything that you're needing help with, and we'll try to keep it on the briefer side, just so that we do have plenty of time for breath work and then sharing after that. So, Sue, would you be willing to start?
Sure. So I went to the beach over the weekend with a girlfriend, and we were looking for the glass floats that they hide at Lincoln City.
Uh-huh.
And we walked 30,000 steps in 2 days and looking. We didn't find one, but we had a great time. And that was trudging through the dry sand, not the nice stuff.
The workout.
So yeah, it was. And we went out to dinner, and the waiter was really accommodating. We said, I had some dietary things. And so he asked, Hey, I usually bring bread. Would you like to, not have it? And so I said, go ahead and bring it for my friend. And so she had some and I didn't. And yeah, so it was good to be able to go out
Fantastic.
and, have some salad, have some salmon, and still enjoy a nice weekend.
That is so great. I love it. And that's one of the things I think is so important is owning the journey that we're on and not feeling like apologetic about asking for accommodations, because we only get one body, and to be, apologetic or like, I don't want to be too high maintenance, like, no, own it. Do what feels best. And they're used to people asking for things. So I love that. That's a huge, huge win in my book. Awesome job. And all that walking too. That's great. And being outside. So many wins, so many great things.
It was a
Okay.
beautiful weather weekend, no wind, no fog. It was great.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, those are absolute treats on the Oregon coast.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
awesome. Missy, you got to share for us?
I do, but first I have to say, I was so excited when you were talking about looking for the glass globes, and I thought, oh, it's actually getting to meet somebody who found one. I was so excited
No,
for you.
Yeah.
not yet.
But anyway, yeah, so I've done a week of reset now. Um, and I'm very happy
Yay.
to be back on it. I'm not really losing weight yet. I mean, I haven't gained, but I haven't, and so I probably will try to talk to you about maybe what that's, give it another week or so. But I do understand, I'm very happy with the idea that I'm doing what my body wants and needs. So and it wasn't like this horrible thing to do it again.
Yeah.
Um, my knee has been participating in a very nice way. Um,
Good.
so not a whole lot of pain stuff going on there. Um, and but I have realized also, in terms of that what I haven't done this past week, but I'm going to start doing this week is I really I'm going to start using the tool to start tracking everything I'm putting
Okay.
in my mouth,
Yeah.
so that I can determine where I may need to tweak things
Yeah.
to actually get this going again. And taking into account what you had said about, it's like, hey, I'm not doing a reset because I've got a gut, my gut is in bad shape. I think putting into my gut has been pretty good. So, maybe I do need to really kind of focus on incorporating some exercise stuff or, to just kind of get things moving. But anyway, I'm on board. I'm still
Yay.
and everything. I do, the one thing I do struggle with, and I may have brought this up before, is this whole, I really am trying to understand magnesium, the different types of magnesium, what time of day you're supposed to be taking magnesium, and like because I know, and I'm finding out stuff, there's only one type of magnesium that crosses the blood-brain barrier. Are you taking magnesium to relax your muscles or make your bowels move? It's just all, there's so much out there about it and so confusing. And I really want to get this straightened out because I feel like I'm just shooting in the dark, and that's not the best
I
way to approach
just
things.
made a note for myself to create a magnesium info sheet that I can, just like a one-page PDF about the different forms of magnesium and what they do and how to take them. And I'll share that in the group and then also send out an email.
That would be absolutely excellent. I would greatly appreciate that. And Benedict, I'm so happy to see you. I'm very happy you're here today and appreciate your gratitude for being able to be here for your thing today.
I'm happy to see you again. You are always the one, always there. I love it.
I am so happy to see more faces today. This is really exciting. So, for those of you that just joined, hi everybody. Hi Hunter and Jaya and Jenny. So what we're doing is we're starting off just doing, trying to keep it kind of on the brief side, a brief win or an aha moment, or if you have a pressing question. And then we have a guest with us today, my friend Benedict, who is going to lead us in a beautiful breathwork session. So we really want to make sure we save enough time to do that and then to have some time to share afterward. But I do want to hear from each of you if there's something that you want to share that you're feeling good about, or if you have a pressing question. So who would like to go? We've already heard from Sue and Melissa. So anyone want to volunteer to jump in?
I can go. My win
Thanks,
today
Jenny.
is I
Thank you. Good to see you.
too. My win today is I remembered the meeting and I'm here.
Yay, that is a huge win. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made it. Yes. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Hunter, you want to go next?
Hi.
You're on mute.
Hi.
Um, well, I put together a spreadsheet like I told you last week and put in how much weight I felt I should lose every day using some of the input from you and past experience. And I'm within a tenth of a pound of my projection, a little on the low side of my projection. So
Great.
I'm happy about that.
Awesome.
I also have been keeping track of, you know, my 8 little KPIs.
Mhm.
Um, and I can report that if I don't start the day with about 45 minutes, 50-minute bike ride, the day does not work out for me.
And yeah, good revelation.
And I was listening to um, oh, something on NPR, but they were talking about strength training, but some study, and it kind of confirmed what I'd, anecdotally thought was correct, which was that exercise improves your overall mood and avoids depression to some
Yep.
extent.
Uh-huh.
The point of the NPR thing was that exercise is often just as good as a pill to increase dopamine. Okay. And then they also went on to talk about some light duty strength training along with it. And I remember back when I lost like 110, 120 pounds years ago, that the day always started and ended with a long bike ride. I was biking to work
Yeah.
and back. Um, and then coupled that with eating twice a day and, et cetera, et cetera. Um, so uh, I also noticed I was well ahead of schedule until I also decided that I deserved to have a drink. So this morning, all the rum went in the trash and down the drain.
Awesome job.
Okay. Uh, there is wine in the house. However, unless it's a nice red, I'm not interested. Susan likes sweet wine, so it ain't going to get touched. I'm not worried about having to throw that out. So that's all I got to report.
That's
I'm
awesome. Love it. Great job. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big proponent of exercise. Obviously, I'm an exercise physiologist, and it's a really important part of our overall health and longevity. And you prefaced it in a way of saying it helps your day go better. Because a lot of times people think, oh, as long as I exercise enough, I'll be able to, you know, undo bad diet habits or make up for lack of self-care in other areas. And that's not true. We can't really out exercise a bad diet or not getting enough sleep or not managing stress. But you preface it in a way of when I exercise, I make better decisions throughout the day. So I love that, like framing it that way.
no,
So good job.
to put a point on it. I got up this morning, uh, did some very light duty office stuff, and hit the bike trail. And when I got home, I immediately started working on repairing an irrigation leak that it's been nagging me for weeks, years actually. And uh, it's going to get repaired today. I've been working at it, but the days where I don't bike ride, I don't work on that either. And that takes up time between meals, okay? Makes me feel good about getting something accomplished.
Hmm.
And tonight, when I'm relaxing, I won't feel like I deserve a drink because I know that's the wrong thing to do for everything. So
Nice.
there you go.
Excellent.
It's it's not a substitution for
Right.
correct
Excellent.
eating. Okay.
Thanks, Hunter. Okay, Jaya, anything to share before we jump in with our breath work? What's going
Oh,
well for
it's
you?
I woke up and I pulled out my yoga nidra book and went through a meditation there. That was cool.
Lovely.
Yeah. I mean,
Lovely.
I think it should be that I should record one for myself, right? And then do it from listening. But I read through it. It was really nice to remind myself. And it also reminded me I use it, in my work. I was like, oh yeah, I do all these things with people.
Well,
So,
Jaya, will you, if it's possible to do it quickly, explain to people what yoga nidra is? I think a lot of people don't know what yoga nidra is.
yoga nidra is, I think, means nest or something, but to me it means like that. It means like you build yourself a little nest and then you do more of a instead of going through a bunch of asanas and poses, you would actually do more of like a visual scan of your body, and usually, centering your breath and like focusing on like a certain specific like a mantra that you might start with and end with. So in this one, it talked about just how like in and out with certain phrases and fixing one that would help you return. And then it was like also scanning the body, which
Mhm.
is another technique that a lot of times people use, but it was like combined with doing the shavasana and really getting yourself propped in and nested in, and then
Yeah.
going through the process of finding that it's almost like the spatial awareness of your body. So
Mhm.
sometimes I am very good at losing track of my body and not feeling when I'm, hungry, full, tired. I've hurt my leg because of overuse, and I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to, advice, maybe physical therapy, so that I can just get a few more habits wrapped around
Yeah.
that might help protect me from further losing that. And I use exercise for my feeling good too.
Yeah.
So it's been one of those things where, yeah, and I haven't substituted some other kind of exercise, and I'm just getting a little bit sad and just hanging around and getting no exercise. How winter is doing for me. But
Well, the fact that you gave yourself that yoga nidra, which is just such a very gentle, loving thing to do for yourself. So great
mhm,
job. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand it over to you, Benny.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I don't know. So I'm Benedict. I don't know if I don't think I've met every one of you. I know Angie since now, what, 4 years,
4 years,
5 years?
I
I don't.
think. Yeah.
Oh my God, this goes so fast. And I'm here to talk a bit about breath work and your breath today. And I'm really amazed with everyone win. And actually, I liked hearing that because I think it's the first time we do that before the breathwork session. And I love the way you all primed your day with something, and you remind me being a mother, a busy mother of 3 kids and very busy mornings, that if I don't do the stuff in the morning for myself, I never do them. So, and all what you were sharing, it's so important to just say like, one, it's like this dopamine hit, like what Anta was saying, it's like really when you do the things in the morning, you just feel, for me today, I said, I'm not going to touch my phone for the first hour of my day. And I tell you how much more focused I was today.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
then my second thing was, okay, I didn't touch it the first hour. Therefore, I was less tend to go onto my phone today. And I even put it in the kitchen during work and I did 3 hours focus work. It was just amazing. So it's what you were all saying is like once we do the things, we prime ourselves with something, we just get so much better at life, to be honest. So,
Yes.
and what I wanted just before we start the breathwork session, I want to actually motivate you a little bit to sharing with you that your breath is so your ally in your journey right now, whatever it is, if it's losing weight, if it's getting more energy, if it's feeling better, because the breath, as much as we know it's, regulating our nervous system, it's just calming us down. But there is so many different facets of the breath and impacting your body. Starting with, we know we breathe, we take oxygen in, but for what? The oxygen is needed to create energy. Create energy by with burning glucose, but also burning fat. More than 80% of your fat loss is gonna disappear through your breath. So if you don't breathe properly, and this is also like, and again, it's an holistic thing. Now, I'm not just saying like just only do breath work and stop exercising, and the nutrient. But the thing is, if it's always like a whole one thing. Is like if you eat properly, exercise properly, but don't lose weight, there is maybe a thing that the oxygen is not arriving into your cells properly, because maybe you breathe through the mouth, maybe because you don't hold CO2 enough. So it's a complex machine, but the importance of your breath into your health journey in terms of energy, like bringing energy to yourself, or burning fat, or reducing your blood pressure. And I don't know, Angie, if you want me to go into the detail, or maybe we can have a masterclass one day on the breath and, explain. If you are interesting, we can just go really into the detail on really how it's function.
I
But
would
more
love
or
to do a
less,
separate class on that. I think that'd be cool.
yeah. Yeah, because I'm actually writing something for a practitioner, and I'm just like, I was just writing it again, and I know it, but each time I write about it, I'm like, oh my God, if
Yeah.
everybody knew what the fact that if we would breathe properly, and when I said, and now I'm just going to go to the how it is, well, or why don't we breathe properly, is because of our lifetime, because we sit too much, we don't move enough, because maybe we had
Hunch
had injury.
over. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Stressed because we have had injuries, and therefore we just like, braced more in a certain way in our body. I saw that with my son. He just broke his arm for the second time, and he
Oh.
had a very, very, oh, it's finished now, but it was in October, and he had a very, very strange way. So they hold his arm like that for 4 weeks. So he had his arm just like that for
Oh.
4 weeks. So it was hanging. He had something on his neck, and
Oh man.
it was just, I was looking at him and I was like, how can you hold like that? And
Oh.
anyway, and I could see his whole way of breathing change over the 4 weeks. And after he got everything out, I tell him more and again, he's holding his breath way more.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, let's do like an exercise and let's make sure that it's flowing again. So the way you should breathe is always into the rib cage here. Not today, we're going to breathe into the tummy, but when the way we breathe every day is into the rib cage, because we have the diaphragm here, which is our muscles, breathing muscles, and he needs to move. He moves 22,000 times a day. So it's the muscles which is moving very much. And then, so he move, and when we breathe in, he go down, our pelvic floor go down, and then the air come in, and then when we breathe out, everything come up, okay? So when you breathe from the chest, from the rib cage, you start having a flexible rib cage, so it doesn't collapse. So you have space for the lungs to breathe in, you have space for the diaphragm. And again, these have an influence on your posture, on your core muscles, on your back pain. So the way you breathe also impact all of this posture. So we could say like the breath has three dimension, one which is biomechanical, one is biochemical, and one is biopsychological. So the breath is really impacting your whole body.
Mhm.
So anyway, so when you breathe, you need to breathe in through the rib cage, and you need to breathe in through the mouth, in through the nose, not through the mouth, and breathe very slowly in and out. So I always like compare that with a very old woman, which would just breathe. We all see that, like breathing like, with noise, mouth open, fast, where you compare that with an athlete, who will breathe like way slower, without any noise through the nose. Yeah. So those are the way we need to breathe. So if you can do the exercise of breath awareness, which is stopping you through the out of the day and say, how do I breathe? And then if you catch yourself holding your breath because you are working in front of your computer or you are stressed or whatever, just stop, analyze your breath, and then take a couple of breaths in through the nose, in through the chest, in through the rib cage, sorry, and then this is how you will just like start relearning how to breathe properly. Okay. And yeah, and maybe Angie, we should do this masterclass because there is so much more to say. Like, why do we need to breathe in through the nose?
Yeah.
You bring more oxygen. You produce nitric oxide, which is very good for your heart,
Mhm.
for your blood pressure. So there is like,
The
I mean,
structural part of
oh
your
my, yeah.
airways. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So much. It's the antibacterial, antivirus. There is so much more benefits
Yeah.
than that. So yeah, would be amazing if we could do that for the
Yeah.
group.
So
But
we'll do that.
today, and the breath is also amazing to get calm. And what I always said, the breath is medicine in the sense that all what I described, but also because it creates such a quiet space in your body that it will allow you to heal. to heal whatever you need to heal, you know. So everything works better. So again, when we breathe, we activate our vagus nerve, and this creates this calm space within our mind, our body. And yeah, and I'm already having 300 ideas to tell you, but okay, I stop there. Otherwise, we have no time to breathe. Okay. So it's why we're gonna actually like experience that today. It's really how much more calmer you can become.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a really quick session. And I do invite you on Saturday or on Sunday. I have 2 sessions that I am hosting of 90 minutes. I mean, 90 minutes in the sense that the first half an hour I will explain everybody, or the first 20 minutes I will explain everybody how we breathe, what we can expect and things like that. But then we breathe for an hour. There is an hour of breath work and like of 35 to 40 minutes of breath work and then a meditation and then an integration. It's a beautiful session.
Yeah. I highly encourage it. It's
Yeah,
breakthrough breath work, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it really it's really transformative. I've done it several times, and every time I do it, I break through a new thing that I've been blocked by, or so yeah, I would
So
take
I
a
really
session.
invite you to come because then it will be way longer. It will be then you can. So what you're gonna have a taste of calm today. I actually have, if you want, I have also a session of this 30 minutes on Friday morning. You can join, but the longer session I have one on Saturday and one on Sunday. I can post the link after in the chat that you can check out the timing. But it's mind blowing and so really, really cool. So would love to see you if you have time. But today we're gonna breathe in a very calm way. So I will invite you to always breathe into the nose and out through the mouth, or into the nose and out through the nose. You do what you want, but try to not breathe in through the mouth. If you have no choice, it's okay. But the best is to breathe in through the nose and then, or, and then, okay, as you want. We breathe into the belly and then into the chest. So with yoga or breath work, we want to breathe into the belly to relax. So it will be like something like, okay? So do your best to breathe into your belly and into your chest. Now, don't get stressed neither if you can't, because if you have been breathing for years into the chest, which is the fight and flight, which is the stress mode, it might be difficult to breathe into the tummy. Some people find it very easy to breathe into the tummy, but not really in the chest. So don't get stressed now. Just breathe what you can do. And because this is always with practice, it's get better. Okay. So, but because my point is today, I want to get you a little bit out of your head and more into your body. Okay. Not a bit. Jaya was saying, we forget our body so much, and our body is telling you so much. If we listen to it, we would know, oh, I have like a point here, or my shoulder is not right, and we just overwrite everything and not listen, and it's a pity actually. Okay, so we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the nose, into the belly, into the chest. Okay. And then I will count 4 in and 4 out. And then after a while, I would say we go 4 in and 8 out. Again, you do your best. You try to follow the music, my voice, but you can also follow your own rhythm, your own intuition. Okay? Because the most important is that you feel good. After a while again, I will say this is the last breath. And when you breathe everything out, you hold your breath. And then you hold your breath as long as you can. Okay. Some people can, I will count more or less like 30 seconds. I will just ask you 30 seconds before the end of the music. But I know that Angie can probably hold for a minute. Some people will hold even more, or some people will just hold for 5 seconds, and it's okay. The holding of the breath is what we want to do with it is teach our body to hold more CO2 in our body because the CO2 is needed to deliver the oxygen to the cells. And it's why there is a whole mechanism here that is super important to be able to have CO2 in our body enough to deliver to the cells. Therefore, when you overbreathe, when you are like breathing like that through the mouth, you actually get so much CO2 out of your body that you don't get enough oxygen to your cells. So therefore, you always in through the nose, mouth closed, in through the nose, trying to breathe like that because we bring way more oxygen to the cells. We hold way more CO2 in our body. So actually the holding our breath is teaching us like that. So at the beginning, if you can do 5 seconds, it's cool. Second song, you're probably going to do 7. And then third song, you will do 10. And it doesn't matter. And it's always with the practice that you get better. Okay. And I just want to say something because I know we have an athlete with us. No, Anta, when you were saying you are biking, you might be biking the mouth opened, right? Sometimes. Unmute yourself just quickly that we discuss that,
Uh, uh,
which is okay.
I
Don't
I
worry.
I don't think so, but it
Brilliant.
could be. I live in Northeast Florida, and we have, especially in the summer, a lot of insects. And so
Mm.
breathing in a bug or a mosquito is
You don't
not
want
that,
that.
but
Um,
I will make a note of that.
No, exactly. So bring awareness to that because the thing is, I mean, it will be amazing. I mean, if you bike all the time, mouth closed, it's amazing because this is where you bring way more oxygen to your muscles. Okay. Because what's happened is when there is glucose and oxygen, you create energy, you release CO2 and you release water. Okay. So this is a normal aerobic cellular, respiratory cellular mechanism. When you don't have enough oxygen, this is where you start producing lactic acid. And as an athlete, you must probably know that. And when your muscles are just hacking after that, yeah. And this is because there were not enough oxygen, yeah. So try always to, and it's okay, when I don't hike like Angie, but when I go for walks, and this is a bit like I uphill, and I will catch myself opening my mouth, I close it consciously to say, try to hold as long as you can, mouth closed. And then I will just go for a big, and then again. Okay, so try to do that, all of you, when you do sport, to catch yourself to say, okay, can I close my mouth? Because this is where you actually are way more efficient and you will perform better with sport, actually.
When are
Yeah.
you holding your breath? When you've breathed in or after you've breathed out?
Okay, so today we're gonna hold our breath on the exhale. So we're gonna do and then and hold. On Saturday, in my one of my the session I will do on Saturday, it's on the breath in. So I have two different way of doing it, but today we're gonna do it on the breath out, which is more difficult actually because you have less oxygen, so you would hold less. So I have one client which is holding more on the breath out than the breath in, but I have seen that with one person. So normally, so when you breathe in and you hold your breath, I mean, I personally can probably hold around 2 minutes. I think Angie as well. Where on the breath out, I hold like, depending on the day, I could be 30 seconds, it could be a minute, but maximum like 1.5. So it's depend on, again, it's always depend on the day. So also don't put pressure on you. Like today I did a breathwork session. It was not good because I'm tired and I was not feeling great. So it's always like, don't put pressure on either. It's not a competition anyway. But yeah, so you can do that on both, depend of what you want to train. There is an exercise called the ball score, which you can do to see how you perform, and it will be on the breath in. So you will take 3 normal breath in and breath out, and then take a big, nice breath in. Oh no, wait a second. I'm not sure oh no, the ball score is on the breath out. Sorry. Exactly, on the breath out, because yeah, exactly. So we don't want on the ball score, it's to see your CO2 tolerance, and we don't want to have the influence of the size of the lungs. Because you might have bigger size of lungs than me, and therefore you will hold more air and then you can hold longer. So the ball score is on the breath out, for example. So
I can put a link to the Bolt score in the group,
Yeah.
and people can go to it and learn about it and do it.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite nice because then you can just like see your performance, and then from there you can improve it with breathing exercise. So let's do it. I can see Angie's ready. Angie's like, let's do
Ready.
it. Okay. If you all close your eyes, and then after, so what I'm gonna do as well, we're gonna breathe a little bit, and then I invite you to a meditation, a short meditation, after that, okay? So if you close your eyes, and we can start breathing. So close your eyes. And start breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you just concentrate now on your breath. The breath is coming into your nose, cold, going into your throat, your tummy, your chest, and it's come out. And you might start yawning, meaning that your nervous system is already relaxing. You might even feel your eyes watering. It's also a sign your nervous system is relaxing. So big, nice breath in and breathe out. And again, nice breath in, 2, 3, 4, and out. Super. Belly, chest, and exhale. In, 2, 3, 4. The last one, and at the bottom of this exhale we move to 4 and 8. In, 2, 3, 4, and double your exhale, nice and slow. And when you exhale, you relax, you let go. And really give you the permission to relax. So each time you breathe again, you focus on your breath and you let go of the thoughts. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. Nice and slow. This is also where you train your CO2 tolerance by breathing slow. Beautiful. Relax even more. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. Let go of the tension in your body. Feel yourself going deeper in relaxation when you exhale. In 2, 3, 4, and out. Beautiful. And again, big nice inhale and exhale. Super. Let's do 3 more. Big nice inhale. Exhale. One more. Super. Slow exhale. The one who want to try to hold long can hold now. And the other one, take a last breath. Exhaling fully and then hold. Hold and relax. Relax in this first urge to breathe. And when the second urge to breathe comes, just deepen your inhale nice and slow. Beautiful. And then breathe in again. And enjoying this beautiful breath after the hold. And now you know how it goes. So really let go of your thoughts and get into your body. And again, big nice breath in and breathe out. Super. In 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 and again. Big nice deep inhale and exhale. Follow the breath all the way. Focus on this balance. You bring as much energy in as you relax, and your nervous system loves this balance. In 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 and again. Beautiful. Keep going. In 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Keep going. In 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4. And again, connect your inhale with your exhale, creating a beautiful flow. It's like water flowing nicely, and feel yourself changing under the breath, feeling a bit more relaxed. And when you are ready, let's move to the either breath 4 in and 8 out. Big nice inhale and open your exhale. And again, here, reach very far. Big nice breath in And then let go of everything in your lung. Nice and slowly. You activate your vagus nerve. You create calm in your body. You foster calm. And then you breathe in. Bring all the energy from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. And then again, you release everything. You can imagine your breath like being an anchor. The anchor is dropping into the sea very deep. And your breath is taking you in a very deep relaxation. So visualize that, getting extremely relaxed, dropping deep. Each time, each exhale bring you deeper. In 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, big nice deep inhale and exhale. So good deep. Let go each time a bit more. Let go a bit more of tension, of the stress you accumulated during the week. Beautiful. Let's do the last one. Big, nice inhale. And then exhale. Nice and slow. And when you're at the bottom of your exhale, you just hold your breath. Hold your breath and relax. Relax. And when it's become too much, just breathe in. Breathe in at your own time. We're gonna do a last short round. And again, when you breathe in, just enjoy. Feel this satisfaction, this relief that is to breathe again. And you can feel your body expanding under your breath. Let's breathe in. And we go back to the 4 and 4. Beautiful. And you feel that now, after just a couple of minutes, your mind is quiet. It's like as if your thought will leave your body. And you feel your body way more. Beautiful. Keep going. And this regular breathing fosters this calm spirit within you. And then, when the mind is calm, the heart speaks, and everything is quiet. So, nice big breath in and breathe out. And again, follow your own rhythm, follow the music, my voice, whatever feels good. Big, nice inhale and exhale. In and out. Beautiful. And again. Super. Let's do the last one. 4 in, 4 out, and now we move to 4 in and 8 out. Big nice breath in and open your exhale. and slow again. Take yourself deeper into relaxation. So you feel that the breath is empowering you. When you breathe, you feel empowered because you can change your state of mind. You can see that you're active in creating this calm in you. It's there. You can do that anytime. By just connecting with your breath consciously. It is powerful. Beautiful. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. Let's do 2 more. Big nice breath in and out. And when you're ready, we do the last one. Big nice breath in and breathe out. And then hold your breath. And hold as long as you can. And whenever you need to breathe again, then you do that at your own rhythm. Beautiful. And when you breathe again, you take a couple of breaths in and out to recenter yourself. And then you let your breath flow naturally. And then you fully relax. You let go of the control of your breath. And then you feel your body becoming warm and your mind feels calm. I want you to remember a moment when you felt an immense amount of gratitude. A time when you felt love, connected, joyful, playful, any time that makes you feel the past feeling of gratitude. And when you feel, I want you to take a big, nice, deep inhale through your heart and draw that feeling of gratitude. Breathe in, breathe gratitude, and visualize your heart lighting up one cell at a time until your heart becomes this beautiful, radiant light. And then with your next exhale, you expand this light in every cell of your body, feeling this energy of gratitude spreading throughout. Feel your entire body vibrating of gratitude. And now I want you to take this opportunity to reflect on what you have right now, what you have achieved, how far you have come. You shared your wins earlier. And I really want you to embrace fully where you are at this moment. Letting go of the worries about where you think you need to be. And honor this present stage of your journey. And ask yourself, how much abundance truly exists in your life right now. Appreciate all that you have. Your body, your relationships, your mental health, your community, your skills and knowledge you have gained. And consider how your sense of fulfillment shifts when you truly take nothing for granted. Gratitude acts as a bridge between the past and the present. It allows you to reflect on blessings, growth, and the beauty of your journey. Gratitude shifts your focus to the positives in your life, fostering joy and appreciation, even when circumstances are less than ideal. This moment, with all its imperfection and uncertainty, is still a precious gift. Remember that contrast is essential for growth. Without darkness, there is no light. Without challenges, there is no growth. Without overwhelm, there is no peace. And without insecurity, there is no confidence. Trust that you are continually working towards balance in your daily life, steadily moving forwards. Moving towards alignment with your true self. A journey that unfolds endlessly with each step, bringing new contrast, new growth, and understanding. How does it feel to realize this truth? Does it take a bit of pressure away? Do you feel lighter, calmer, more at peace? Gratitude is a gentle whisper that invites you to embrace the present moment. Savor the beauty of life and connect with its deeper meaning. In every hardship, there are opportunities for growth and resilience. Gratitude is your guiding star, grounding you in the here and now. It's transform your perception of yourself, your relationship, and the world around you. It's empower you to face challenges with resilience. Find joys in small moments and live with an open heart. So I invite you to take a couple of deep breaths. Come back slowly into your surrounding. And carrying this sense of gratitude and mindfulness with you as you move forward into your day. You are exactly where you are meant to be. When you are ready, you can wiggle your fingers. Slowly stretching. Fingers and toes and body, and opening your eyes slowly whenever you are ready. Welcome back.
It was very lovely, Benny. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. How was it, everyone?
Amazing as always.
Thanks, Melissa. To manage to relax. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell asleep again.
Nice.
Anybody have questions or feedback?
I do have a question because I've done this a couple of times with you now. And what I want to understand is like, um, you know, so if I'm not paying attention to my breath, you know, you're breathing, um, and when you're intentionally breathing in, I'm wondering if like because I don't know, maybe over exaggerate.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Is that what you're supposed to do, or is it more like, just like I don't know that I take that much oxygen in if I
Yeah.
regular breath.
No, I think there is always a difference between exactly consciously breathing and breath work and your normal everyday breathing. I think this is because you are consciously, intentionally breathing, you will take more air in, and you can also exaggerate in terms of this exercise. You say, okay, I'm going to lie in and I'm just going to, like when you stretch, you say like, I'm going to stretch. It's not just, I'm just going to, so you will take bigger breaths in. Now, I never say, so I always said like, feel comfortable to do whatever you want to do today. So today I am personally, I lie down, I was not feeling great. And I was doing my breath work, which was less way intense that I'm normally doing. So I always say that like, just do it the way you want to do it, the day you want to do it. So some people will just like be super extreme. And then one day they will be less extreme. So, but you do take more breath in and oxygen in because you are consciously breathing. Yeah.
Okay, so I am doing
Yeah. Yeah.
very good. Thank you.
Any other question or feedback?
I think also,
What,
go ahead.
I had one quick question. Um, I measured I've got the iWatch, so I
Yeah.
was measuring my
Cool.
blood oxygen at the beginning and the end of the exercise, and
Yeah.
also my heart rate. And I noticed my blood oxygen went up and my heart
Mhm.
rate went down. Is that what's supposed to happen?
Yeah. Good.
Okay,
Well done.
good. Just wanted to know.
Yeah, exactly. So I have, I mean, with Angie, we just sometimes share our what's happened with our. Also, when we have the Aura ring, and then so when we do breath work, it's just crazy to see that even in this half an hour, you just drop into restored state. I mean, it's all again, it depends, but very quickly you can just really drop into rest and digest and restore state because you are creating, so you are activating your vagus nerve, you are activating your relaxation mode, and therefore your body is like, okay, I'm ready to rest now. So it's where the healing happens. So it's just crazy how quickly it can come.
Okay.
So well done. Super. So, and just that in half an hour.
Yeah,
Super.
you can definitely get like when I track my HRV, like using my Aura ring and watch and stuff, it's like just a 30-minute session will put me into a better HRV or coherence, which sends calming signals to the rest of the body. It's really very beautiful. Yeah.
The HRV.
Heart rate variability. Heart rate variability is a measure of the difference in timing between heartbeats over time. And the more organized the increase and the decreases between heartbeats, the timing between heartbeats and the magnitude of that has to do with your nervous system.
Oh, okay. All right.
And when
Yeah,
that gets,
this is a way to the HRV is a way to, I would say, like measure your nervous system flexibility and response. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
I can
it is
share more about
all,
that.
Yeah, and it's all, I don't know if we are over time, but it's all linked with your diaphragm, which is the muscles. It's activating the vagus nerve, which is going all around your body, and it's just activating this nerve all the time. And this nerve is like also like have branches in all over your organs and all over your body, and it is the nerve for relaxation. So this is where breathing is the switch, the power switch to relaxation. So you have thousands of other things, which are massage, acupuncture, other, going to nature and community and things like that. But your breath is just there. It's just like your power switch to calm.
Yeah.
And to rest and digest.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
My
leading us
pleasure.
through that. It was so wonderful as always. And thank you guys for being here. Jaya might have
Yeah.
fallen asleep, so hopefully she's having a nice rest.
I just dropped the link to the session for Saturday and Sunday. So check the
Thank you.
timing. Would love to see you guys. It
Yeah,
would be
and I'll
then you would
share
be
it.
really way more way more relaxed after.
Yes, and I'll share it in the Facebook group multiple times. And if anybody needs it, contact me and I can share it with you.
Yeah, super.
All right. Thanks, everybody, so much. Have a
Bye.
beautiful rest
Bye.
of your day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.